Everybody, what's up? Quick recap of Wild Card Weekend. It started with the Seahawks beating the Saints 41-36. What happened to Who-Dat's defense? 41 points given up to the Seahawks? Are you kidding me? Now, it's ridiculous that that was a home game for the Seahawks. They should reseed the playoffs. It's ridiculous that a 7-9 team is seeded higher than the Saints and the Packers. Makes no sense whatsoever. But that's not an excuse for the Saints losing to the Seahawks. Every other road team won over Wild Card Weekend. No excuse for getting rolled up by the Seahawks. Inexplicable, but that's what makes the NFL so popular. You just don't know what's going to happen. Parity is rampant in the NFL. Now we get to the Jets beating the Colts. Gotta give the Jets running game a lot of credit. LT, Sean Green, controlled time of possession. Mark Sanchez making a couple big plays at the end of that game. Jim Caldwell being an idiot, calling a timeout. I don't know what that was about. The explanation is even worse than the timeout itself. Jets are moving on. Then we get to the Ravens on Sunday. Ravens get a 30-7 win against the Chiefs. Biggest story from this game, Ed Reed playing a day after his brother went missing. He jumped into the Mississippi River trying to flee from police. Police called off the search. Nothing but respect for Ed Reed playing in a game when he wasn't expected to play. That shows a lot about Ed Reed and his commitment to the Ravens and being a great teammate when his brother could be dead. And we always hear people say, oh, all they care about is the money. They don't care about anything else. Again, Ed Reed didn't have to play in that game, and he did. My hat goes off to him. Then we get to Michael Vick and the Eagles. Now, there were a few choke jobs in this one. David Akers missed two very makeable field goals. Brent Selleck stepped out of bounds on a critical two-point conversion. And then you had Michael Vick choking at the end. He wasn't the only one who choked, but Michael Vick choked. Vick made a bad decision, a poor throw, and targeted Riley Cooper. What are you doing? It's a bad decision by Michael Vick. Now, you could say that David Akers is the main reason they lost, but be careful on the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. If you say, well, if he made both field goals, this would have happened, that would have happened. You can say the same thing about the Packers. If James Jones made an easy catch before halftime, maybe the situation is different. The bottom line is the situation was what it was. Michael Vick had a chance to win the game, and he choked. It's just the way it is. He's not the only one who screwed up, but he did screw up. You got to call it like it is. I'm Brian No. That's a no-brainer.